Hello, today I have a great recipe for a pull-apart garlic bread with herbs and of course adding sourdough starter. This bread is so soft, delicious, and it goes great with any dinner. So, here we go! To start this bread, make a levain or a stiff starter. Combine 30 grams or 1 tablespoon of sourdough starter with 30 grams or 2 tablespoons of water. Add 60 grams or half a cup of bread flour and mix the ingredients with a silicone spatula. Then, use your hands to incorporate all the ingredients well. Knead the dough on your working table until it is well incorporated. And place it in a covered jar. Let it proof in a warm place for at least 4 hours or until it doubles in size. Pour 220 grams or 0.9 of a cup of milk in a bowl. Add 50 grams or 1 large egg, 8 grams or 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 32 grams or 2 tablespoons of sugar. Mix with a dough whisk to incorporate the ingredients well. To simplify the kneading process, add 60 grams or a quarter of a cup of butter at room temperature. Normally, we add the butter at the end to let the gluten structure develop first. But since this bread is going to have a long proofing process, I decided to add it now to simplify my kneading process. But if you are kneading this dough in your stand mixer, you can add the butter at the end. Add all of the sourdough starter or levain that you prepared before. Use your dough whisk to mix the ingredients before adding any flour. Now, add 400 grams or 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour in stages. First, add half of the flour and mix to incorporate well the butter and sourdough starter before you add the rest of the ingredients. I am using King Arthur's all-purpose flour, which has a high protein content of 11.7%. Feel free to use bread flour if you have it at hand, or regular all-purpose flour. Add the rest of the flour. Use your hand to incorporate all the ingredients well in the dough. Knead in your bowl until the dough comes together. Then, take it out of the bowl and start stretching it carefully to help the gluten develop. Do not push or pull your dough too hard. Let the dough and gluten gain strength little by little until you have a cohesive dough like this one. Then, roll it gently with both hands until the dough is soft, elastic, and it doesn't stick to your hands or your working table. Then, place it in a greased bowl. Cover with plastic wrap and let it rest in a warm place. I am proofing my bread in my dough proofer at 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius for about 5 hours. If your dough takes longer to proof, only make sure to proof it until it doubles in size. Your dough should look like this one when it is ready. Take your dough out of the bowl. Stretch it and fold it on itself a couple times to degas it. And portion it in 8 equal pieces. Use a food scale to have equal pieces. Now make 8 balls of dough. Stretch the dough well and roll them well on your working table. Make sure to apply pressure as you are rolling your dough to add tension to the dough. Cover the dough with a towel and wait 10 minutes. Now prepare the filling for your bread. Mix in a bowl 60 grams or a quarter of a cup of melted butter with 1 tablespoon of mixed dried herbs. I am using a mix of rosemary, thyme, basil, and oregano, but you can use the ones you prefer. Add salt and pepper to taste, and 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Or you can add the garlic powder later to each piece of dough like I did. Now get a rolling pin and start stretching your dough on your working table until you have a rectangle of about 10 by 5 inches or 25 by 12.5 centimeters. Brush the dough with your butter mix and add enough mozzarella cheese. Fold the dough together like if you were making a taco. And place it in a 9 by 5 inch or 22 by 12.5 centimeter baking pan. Repeat the same process with the remaining pieces of dough. Until you have all the pieces of dough in the baking pan. Cover with plastic wrap and let the dough proof in a warm place until the dough reaches the rim of the pan for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, brush your dough with the melted mix of butter and herbs. And add enough Parmesan cheese on top. Place the dough in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes or until the bread is golden brown. When your bread is ready, take it out of the oven and carefully place it on a cooling rack for about 10 minutes. This pull-apart bread is extra soft and very delicious. It will be a great addition to your next dinner with friends and family. I hope you can try this bread. This bread is easy to make and very delicious. If you like this video, please click in the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I have a new recipe every week. Thank you for watching.